Welcome into Bettor and Green, everybody. Green live today. Happy Monday. Hopefully, you guys had a good weekend of betting. I know I did. We went 3-1 on the Tapping Vegas episode, and then put $100 on some bets. Hit them all. Hit them all. Ethan can vouch for me, didn't I?
I played bookie this weekend, and I had to pay out my client. So, yeah, took me for all it was worth, but.
Ethan, I appreciate it.
Now my bookie will pay me. So
it was a good weekend. Personally, Ethan,
reaction.
How did you do, man? How'd you do on your books?
Dude, I had the best weekend in NFL I've ever had. And if you remember last Monday, I was pretty upset. I had the worst weekend in the NFL, so flipped it around. Hit my big 5-unit play on San Francisco.
Yes, you did.
Never a doubt. Complete mismatch, just tore them apart. That was huge. Had an awesome plus 5,000 parlay of touchdown scorers: Jamison Williams, Sam Laporta, my boy, and Taysom Hill all to score in that Saints-Lions game. Yeah.
On one of our parlay posts, somebody commented, "Real gamblers don't do parlays." What do you call yourself? Because Fat QE said that real gamblers don't do parlays. And he has about 60 comments back.
Well, you don't win $150 on a $3 bet without doing a parlay. So
tell him. Say it with your chest.
Yeah. Had that. Survived fantasy last night. I know I sent you guys a screenshot. Won by less than 2 points because of the missed pass interference call that almost certainly would have given Mahomes a touchdown pass. So, Ben, I know we're on opposite sides of that call. I was quite relieved.
Reload.
That win locked up the first overall seed and first round bye in the playoffs. So, yeah, it was a good weekend for me. A lot better than last week.
Yeah, I had a perfect Friday. I picked Washington Huskies on the money line, on the spread, and the under 3-0. The money line was like plus 300, so really good on Friday. Saturday, I struggled a little bit. All that matters was Michigan won. Michigan's the number one seed in the college football playoff. Unfortunately, I go against Iowa unders every single day, and I took the over in that game. Didn't stand a chance. Michigan won 26-0, but a win's a win. I had them on the spread. Crazy Saturday in college football. Even crazier with the selection show that came out yesterday at noon with Alabama getting in over Florida State. I'm sure a lot of people have seen all. I'm sure you guys have seen all that. They left out a 13-0 ACC champion Florida State and put in an SEC champion, which is probably the better conference, but a one-loss SEC champion. So a lot of debate there. I'm a little upset since I'm a Michigan fan. We have to play Bama, but in order to be the best, you got to beat the best. So, yeah, just happy my boys are in. And then yesterday I had a pretty solid day in the NFL, looking to continue that tonight with a game I'm actually pretty confident about. All 3 bets are in the NFL for me tonight, and I'm very confident in all 3.
Very good. Very good, man. Trying to think back to some of these games. Were there any that stuck out to you guys?
Oh boy.
Oh, also I want to say that I am looking for a trip into Iowa because now I have officially placed bets in Illinois, Kansas, and attempted to in Arkansas. Ethan helped me out with that. So I've almost got the Missouri quadfecta. Almost. Betting in every state around us. Thank you, Missouri government.
That is brutal.
Pain, dude. Absolutely.
Who would have thought Arkansas has 3 sports books, no DraftKings, no FanDuel?
No. They had Betly. And I don't know. I couldn't figure it out, man. It kept trying to make me make everything a parlay, and I was like, I don't want to do a parlay. I feel like I couldn't figure out a straight bet on the damn thing.
It's probably their strategy.
Probably. They're winning a lot of money down in Arkansas.
Yeah.
The only people making more money in Arkansas are the dentist. If we're thinking about games, I know the Texans, they took down the Broncos. Ethan, you called that one.
Yeah, that was kind of lucky. Denver threw a pick in the end zone there in the final seconds of that game. Could have gone either way. Yeah, I'm happy to still be alive in Survivor. I didn't end up betting that one, but nice to get it for the graphic. But I need the Jags to win that division. So in hindsight, not sure if that was the greatest win for me, but yeah, they got it done. I thought they would.
If the Bengals cover, you both had the Bengals in your big three over the weekend. Bengals cover, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2-1. Not bad.
Yeah. Oh shoot, do I still have a pending bet with the
You do.
Bengals?
You do.
Oh, crap. That means I
You got
get
Bengals, I believe, +8 is what you guys had.
Oh, well, I'm going to double down then.
Asker says, guys, what's up, Asker?
What's up, brother?
What's up, man? Also, Ethan, you had that 5-play. Allie, I had a great week in winning pick'em. Sorry, boys. Did she win?
She won 2 years in a row.
Allie, congratulations.
2 years in a row.
You do it better than the rest of them. Holy cow. Ethan, how did you not start the show with that?
I should have. I told her I was gonna, but too busy gloating about my own self. So yeah, she kicked our ass. She won 3 individual weeks out of 14.
Oh.
Forgot to make pick'em sucked this week because we had those 2 games on Friday that a lot of people forgot. I forgot. I've never forgot picks in pick'ems before. I just didn't expect them to be on Friday. Friday night, I'm sitting there. I'm like, holy shit, I should probably look because there's a good chance these games are in it. Sure enough, they were. So Allie missed those. She missed the first 2 at noon on Saturday, and with only 6 picks, still won the week and won the whole thing. So
I was gonna say, Allie, I didn't miss a single week, and I'm sure I placed like around 11 where I sat all year long.
it's hard to make up ground in that.
Oh, Asker, would you be okay if I was a bit racist as a joke? Let's try not to do that. We love you, Asker, but I mean, YouTube is very. We've already had our problems with YouTube. We're not trying to get in any more trouble. I was. Let's see. Any other games that you guys can think about? Anything you guys wanted to hit?
Yeah. The Browns defense is ass. Joe Flacco, I can't believe he's playing in the NFL still, but he actually was. I mean, it wasn't great. It wasn't terrible, but yeah, Browns defense. I started them in 2 fantasy leagues. That was very disappointing. Don't know how that's going to go moving forward. Ethan already picked up on the Niners. We all knew Philly was going to lose one of those games. So Niners looked phenomenal. Definitely now, I think, back in talks of the best team in the entire league. After losing 3 straight a couple weeks back. What else did I think? Dolphins just murdered the Commanders. That wasn't even close. And what's wrong with Kenny Pickett? Is he done? What happened to him?
He had an ankle sprain that he got surgery on today.
They said not IR, though.
Yeah, they said he's out for Thursday night's game, obviously, but he might be back the following week. So
what ankle surgery is that?
The same Achilles surgery Rodgers had.
Yeah, apparently. Asker says, I was in a comment section, so I'm guessing on somebody else's video. Asker, I don't mean to channel my South Park person, but racism's bad, okay?
Hey, we appreciate the ask, though.
We do.
One more thing in the NFL. We had our first no touchdown game. Chargers, Patriots, and cover 6-0.
That was one of my $50 bets. I know Ethan was about to say it. That one was, I mean, I can't say it was a no sweat, but it was just a disgusting game where I'm like, I'm not super nervous, but at the same time, it just takes one guy missing a tackle and they lose by 1.
Yeah. Eckler is the worst fantasy player of all time, the worst bust of all time.
Oh my God.
He's terrible.
He's brutal.
Well, also the Chargers suck. So I don't know if it's all on him, but I mean, he was a top 5, 6 pick, 7 pick.
Yeah.
I don't know if he scored over 10 points. 10 points once this year? He's trash.
Like week 1.
I think twice, but yeah.
Week 1 and then one other time after he came back, like his second week back.
Yeah.
I traded Eckler. I got out in time.
Yeah.
Got Bijan in a dynasty, dude.
Yeah, I still managed to win this week, even with Eckler and Brees Hall laying eggs. I had Hollywood Brown, who had 0.00 points after getting injured. But Debo and Mike Evans, squad. And Dak.
Squad.
Dak helps.
Dak is a beast.
Ethan, you had that huge Mega Daddy 5-unit play that you put on the website. I know it was a premium play, so it wasn't available for free. I mean, was it super expensive to get it? Is it super expensive to get our premium plays?
Believe it or not, $1.
$1 a day?
$1. $1 a month.
No, that can't be.
$1 a month.
So you're telling
$12
me-
for a full year. And you don't even go
ahead.
for it, Wyatt.
Go ahead. You're on a roll.
You don't just get my plays, you get Wyatt's plays, Ben's plays, all other premium articles that come out, Sharp, where the sharp money is, premium offers. You get it all for $1 a month.
And you get like a percentage off depending on the tier of Better and Green merch.
Yep.
And also in episodes, your name is included. We credit you at the end of episodes. And it's a 7-day free trial.
And it's $1.
It's $1. It's $1. You go to McDonald's, it's $12. That takes care of a whole year for us. That's it. That's it. Asker
If you
says
threw $15 on the 5-unit play yesterday, that paid for your year subscription.
Yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous how easy we're making it. He says 15,000 people like my comment though. Like comes at a cost. Likes come at a cost.
Okay.
Asker, I don't know what to say to that. You know, our most viral video is Alex Jones meme, and it probably has over 1,000 comments, and maybe 9 of them pertain to the video. It comes at a cost, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to pay that cost. Looking back, I don't think Buccaneers didn't cover, but they won, which makes this a huge game coming up this upcoming week. Buccaneers and Falcons. Ethan, we both called for the Cardinals outright win over the Steelers.
Sure did. Not even close.
No, blew them out, dude.
Steelers are frauds.
Big. That's exactly what I said. I think that's what you said too, that they're gonna get exposed. What do we think about that Lions Saints game? I don't even want to talk about the Chiefs game. Let's talk about Lions Saints, then we can move on.
I wanted to mention this. I don't know about you, Wyatt. I'm concerned.
I'm always concerned.
He is.
Defense is trash.
Derek Carr's in that game. We're sitting at 8-4 right now. If he's in the final 6 minutes, that was just 2 wide open not wide open, but open receivers that Jameis missed. On the flip side, if Branch doesn't tip that ball that Olave catches, it's an easy interception for Jacobs, which probably would have changed some things as well. But I mean, you're up 21-0, 7 minutes in, and we had to sweat. So
yeah,
defense is not looking good.
Defense is. I mean, the thing is, I think we can compete off with anyone offensively. Like, I think we can at least keep it competitive in that end. But I think our defense is really going to hurt us in the play if we make it to the playoffs. Or we are, but in the playoffs, I think our defense is really going to hurt us. So I don't know how we're going to compete with Dallas, Philly. I just think in Sanford, I think those guys are in completely different tiers than Detroit right now. So I'm nervous, but 9-3. We got to be celebratory somehow. So 9-3, they tied our win total from last year already. I will be in attendance at Soldier Field next week.
Ooh,
nice. Going to that game. Already took about -3. Hate that game for the Lions, but I think that line might get to 4.5. So try to get on it early. And of course, if you go to the game, the rule is you have to bet the game and the over, of course. But so yeah, I don't feel great. But a win's a win. I actually predicted the Saints to win that game back when I was looking at the Lions schedule, predicting the wins and losses. So I guess I'll take a win at New Orleans. But yeah, just 21-0, and then we're sweating it. The last seconds of the game is a little ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I gotta say,
9-3 are better than the shit ass Chiefs. That's all I was gonna say.
I'm a little nervous. I don't know if Detroit has this division locked up, to be honest with you.
Everyone's playing
Detroit-
good right now.
Everyone's playing good. The Packers, I mean, they seriously look good, and their schedule is not good down the stretch. I mean, Detroit is at Chicago, which Chicago always plays Detroit tough. They struggle against Fields. Obviously, we almost lost to them 3 weeks ago. So I'm by no means I'm counting that as a win. Still have Minnesota twice. Still have Dallas in Dallas. And then we still have the Broncos. So, and the Packers have, let me see here. Giants, Bucks, Panthers, Vikings, Bears. So I'm a little bit worried. This is a huge game for Detroit.
My thing is, how come they keep showing these stats mid-game, and how come I don't see these before the game? You're telling me LaFleur is 15-0 in December. Why was I not made aware of that? You're telling me the Lions were playing on some sort of weird crescent moon on Thanksgiving that they never. Why was I not made aware of this? We need an account that just makes us aware of all these ridiculous stats that are 100%, 15-0, 12-0, whatever they are. 12-1, Monday Night Football unders. We already know that one. That was a bullshit stat. We already know that. But 15-0 in December for the Packers? Holy hell.
Now 16.
Now 16.
Yeah, it was wild.
With Jordan Love. It made sense with Rodgers, but Jordan Love,
he actually
looks really good now.
I will say though, Chris Collinsworth was, I think, having an orgasm over Christian Watson's touchdown catch. And I mean, on TV it looked good, but then they showed the replay and it was like, that was your pretty average. Just go up and get it.
I'm not a Chris guy. I'm not a Collinsworth guy.
I am, but he was going a little crazy over that, as if it was like Odell Beckham catch again.
It was.
I'm like, it was a decent catch, but
You said this like a while back, Ethan, that Aiden Hutchinson, like they're like holding him like every single play. That's literally what Green Bay did all game to our defensive line, especially Chris Jones. Every game was hands to the face holding, and it was never called. Like that game just
At least they got that no pass interference call right. They made it even.
oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh boy, Ben's in a bad spot.
I'm not down bad at all. Asker said that you were spitting facts, Wyatt, and then he asked what game was the best so far. Aaron, go Pack, go! God damn it!
What game was the best?
Yes.
I mean, that Thursday night game between the Seahawks and Cowboys is pretty exciting. No punts.
Yeah.
That was finally a good primetime game. Lions and Saints was a sweat. Even Chiefs Packers was a sweat. I'm not going to say
it was a
Panthers
disgrace.
Bucks, but yeah,
The
there's a
Chiefs
couple
game
good
was
ones.
unwatchable.
I was pretty involved on the Packs.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Niners game wasn't close, but it was my favorite game of the year because, God, it felt so good to see Philly just get driven into the ground.
You've been calling it every week.
It was.
I don't think Jalen Hurts threw a pass from the pocket that entire game. Just flushed out every single pass.
I'll get to see him again in the playoffs. Hopefully the same thing happens.
I hope.
I saw last night the refs were trending. What do you guys think about that? I mean, I thought that the hit on Mahomes, I don't think that deserved a flag. I'll be honest about that one.
It's just a stupid play.
Yeah. And so I agree that shouldn't have been a flag, but I feel like they were just fucking us the entire night. And it got to the point I was driving all day and I got home for the second half of that game and I was watching it and I didn't even finish it. I didn't even finish one half of football with my favorite team because I was like, I can't fucking watch this.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when you messaged us, assume that was about the hands of the face call.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that. That should have been called. I agree the Mahomes hit out of bounds. Wasn't out of bounds. That should not have been called. The huge one, obviously, the pass interference, which...
I mean, when he did triangle choked MVS in the air.
My thing is, with all these fines are given out to the players for just doing football plays, they should start fining refs for blatant missed calls. Because that pass interference, whatever side you're rooting for, was that can't be missed. In professional
No.
football, that cannot be missed. And the refs have to be held accountable. They're not going to fine them, but like they should. That was probably one of the worst calls I've seen in a game deciding call, or game deciding play. That was ridiculous. And as Detroit fans, it's literally Detroit versus the refs, and we've been screwed more times than we can remember. But that was a game deciding call, and it was a missed call.
Yeah,
and you just hate to see it.
And it's just so frequent. I hate to go back to Buffalo Philly last week, but the game was just a disaster. No one's even talking about what happened on the field there. No one's even talking about Jalen Hurts running in the game-winning score. It's all just the refs. It's been bad.
It's been bad. Yes.
Also, know what else has been bad is leg snapping injuries. How many of those are we going to see? You see that ref on the sideline?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was bad, dude.
Turns out it's just a dislocated knee. They popped it back in, and I think he's fine.
It kind of did look like a dislocation.
That dude had a family, too. You did that man dirty.
Yeah. They
stopped the game.
His face.
You're like, Collinsworth is like, look at this little bitch crying on the sideline.
They halted the game almost as long as the DeMar Hamlin halt. Jesus Christ. It took forever to start back up.
Also, one more thing about the refs, and this is not in the Chiefs game, but what the fuck are we doing with Hail Marys now? D-backs just tackle receivers in the end zone before the ball even gets there. What are we going to do about that?
You can never call that. You can never call it's just this kind of how the game is.
Because if you do that, then
you make the play unstoppable. Because there's going to be people are going to be grabbing no matter what, offense and defense. If we're going to start calling, it's an automatic no call unless it's the most blatant thing in the world, which I thought was the play 2 plays ago, and they didn't call. So you can't call those.
I thought that in the Bills game where one of the Bills defenders just drug down Mike Evans, and you had Mike Evans too on your team, Ethan. Did you see that?
Wait, this week in the Bucs game?
No, when they played the Bills. That Hail Mary at the end to try to beat the Bills. They threw it, and the dude just takes Mike Evans out. He didn't even have a chance to jump for it.
Yeah.
Do you call those, or I'm curious what your guys' opinion is. Why you see?
I think Wyatt got it right.
I don't think you can call Hail Mary OPI or DPI. I don't think you can, unless it's they're just. You ever see the last play of the game when everyone takes a safety and they're just holding the guys and tackling them on offense?
Yeah.
I think unless it's that, you can't call it. Because that gets, unless you're going to change the pass interference rule, because then you get the ball on the 1 frickin' yard line. And that's a whole different, in college football, you can call it, sure, it's just a 15-yard penalty. You can try it again.
Right.
But with the ball at the spot of the foul in a helmet, you can't do it. Unless you're the Packers and get lucky and call a face mask. That's not a face mask. And then have 2 chances at a Hail Mary. And
Right.
Oh, God, I remember that game.
Yeah, that game haunts me. That night haunts me.
Or the receiver catches the ball, or the defender catches the ball, but they say the receiver caught the ball. What game was that?
Benefit again?
I think that was the Packers and the
Seahawks,
Niners.
Right?
Seahawks,
yeah. That was with the
Hail
one
Mary.
ref.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that was back when we had the part-time refs.
The replacement refs.
Yeah, that's what they were called. Yeah.
Yep.
Asker says, Aaron,
I think. Go for it.
Asker says, Aaron, if you went back in time, what amount of years would you go back? And he says, Ben, firefighters or policemen? Easy, firefighters. Ethan, back to you.
Yeah, I bet refs are told in the off-season meetings, hey, Hail Marys, hold the flags, unless it's super obvious. And then, I don't know, they're probably just afraid to throw it and get a bunch of backlash for it. It would be my thought. And that's probably how they're taught.
That would turn into like Brazilian soccer when the ref calls somebody and gets beheaded by the fans.
Yeah.
Right. Right. I mean, as a fan of the team, and you guys can check me if I'm wrong, but it feels like with the holding penalty in the Super Bowl and then game 1 against you guys, when Collinsworth just wouldn't quit harping on Juwan Taylor jumping off sides, not getting flagged. Ever since that moment, it's felt like all season they're just afraid to throw flags that are beneficial for us. I mean, check me if I'm wrong, but I just feel like we've been screwed so many times.
I mean, you're the Chiefs, man. You've gotten every call for the last fucking 10 years.
I don't think so, dude.
Try
no.
being a Lion for
10
your life.
years, dude.
Since you've been relevant, you've gotten a lot of calls.
Since
Dude.
Mahomes has been
Every time
whining bitch
Mahomes goes
boy.
like this, you get a call. It seems like. Well, not that. I guess this year is a little different. I agree. I see a little difference this year as compared to. But
that's what I'm saying. This year, I'm talking this year.
Okay, this year. Yeah, maybe it's a little. You're on a little more even playing field now.
It's because the refs root for the Eagles this year.
That's true. The Eagles the Eagles are the new Chiefs.
They are. I do think the treatment the Eagles are getting is what the Chiefs got last year and the year before that.
Maybe. I mean, I'm just thinking back to D Ford, like the whole Alex Smith, or no, the first year Patrick Mahomes in the AFC Championship game. With like all the penalties that happened there, like they just completely gave New England that game.
Yeah.
I think like you can go on YouTube and there's like a compilation of the worst NFL calls of all time, and I think like the top 5 are against the Detroit Lions.
I'm sure
in the last 20 years.
I'm sure
the Lions season has been ruined by calls. That pass interference, that Saints pass interference one was miserable. That's probably the worst call of all time. But
oh, you're talking about like the Saints and Rams?
Whatever
Playoff
one
game?
gave when he got just absolutely back.
Yeah.
That's the worst call of all time. No
Yeah.
call.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was complete. Yeah. I was who lost that game? The Saints? Or the Rams. Whichever team lost, I had money on. I remember that.
It was the Saints. Because the Saints guy that got blown up by the Rams guy. That was when they went to the Super Bowl and lost to. That was the year because we lost to the Patriots and the Rams lost to the Patriots. And that super boring Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like 16
and that was
9.
Yeah.
Because the Saints lost that year, and then the next year they lost on the Hail Mary from the Vikings.
The Diggs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. Okay. That one was awesome, though. I know.
Yeah.
Like, heartbreaking. I don't know if there's ever been 2 postseason collapses more heartbreaking than those back to back. Like, honestly.
I'd say maybe the Bills when they went to the Super Bowl 4 years in a row and couldn't win any of them. But
I'm thinking snatching a loss from the mouths of victory.
Yeah.
You're like, we did it. We did it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Aaron says, refereeing has been a big issue and controversy in the world of soccer lately with video-assisted referee. Good question. Maybe go back to catch a good game or concert. Manchester United 1999 treble would be fun.
That is in reply to Asker, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe so. All right. You guys have anything else, or do you want to get into? I'm glad we hit one because real quick, Wyatt. I also just want to say I'm not one of those people that just like want to bitch about the refs all the time.
Oh, I do. So I'm totally okay with it.
Like because the way I think about it is like there's so many plays in a game. So the non-call MVS, I'm pissed and I'm mad about it. But there's so many moments like we always start slow.
Would he have catched it anyways? Caught it anyways?
Good question. No. I guess the Eagles know. But there's like a lot of those. Yeah. There's a lot of annoying moments, and I'm not a crybaby Bengals fan, so I just wanted to add that little part. So why go ahead?
No, I love making fun of the refs. Back when we were in our Cooper Sports days, I actually had a hierarchy of people I despise, and number 1 was the devil, of course, worst person.
Good
Number
one.
2 is refs. Number 3 is Hitler. So I despise refs. I despise refs. The amount of technicals I got in 5th, 6th, 7th grade playing basketball because they're always out to get me. Anyways, back to the VAR question. I have lost more soccer bets to VAR than I think any video whatever in any sport. It's absolutely disgusting. That's not how VAR should be used. Every play is offsides if you look at it through a freaking microscope. So,
Yep.
Yeah, VAR is bullshit.
Completely agree.
Dude.
Ben, I want to go back to what you were saying with
Yes.
all the plays in the game, not decided by one.
Yeah.
I thought the 2-point conversion call was horrific.
For the
Why
Chiefs,
you don't put the ball in Mahomes' hands? Yes.
I agree,
I was
dude.
pumped about it, but horrific play call.
I agree.
And
I thought
to
they
go
should
on
have
top
kicked
of
it.
that-
I didn't think it was time to go for 2.
yeah,
I get
I
you
didn't
tie
really care
it.
go for 2 or not, but why you don't let Mahomes make a play? Beyond me. Secondly, I love Dan Campbell. I really do, but this dude is so wishy-washy. Like, he'll be so aggressive, and then all of a sudden he's just conservative as could be, and it drives me insane. But that I think we were up we were up 3 driving, first and goal, run for like a yard or 2, run again for 3 yards, 3rd and 5, run again for no gain. I was like, oh well, he's going for it. If you run 3 times and whatever, then they lined up to go for it, tried to draw him off sides, got the delay game, kicked the field goal to go up 6 when we couldn't stop the Saints. I mean, we lucked out that they then fumbled the snap and we got the turnover and ended up scoring again, but that pissed me off. I thought we were probably going to lose because of Dan Campbell going conservative right there. Just drives me insane.
Andy does it too, man. Like, what is up with coaching? Like, you go up and then you just cruise control and just let teams back in.
Well, it's like the thing about Dan Campbell that bugs me is he does that, and then at the end of the game where you could run clock and maybe give it back to him, but you're up 2 scores, or no, up 1 score, then we're passing the ball to be aggressive and try to win the game without giving the ball back, which it worked, and I was happy about it, but I'm like, well, where was this on 2nd, 3rd and goal when we
Yeah.
could have gone up 2 scores anyway? Like, I just didn't understand why you don't go aggressive there, and then, I don't know. It's working for him, I guess, but
It works until it doesn't.
right. Like against Green Bay.
Right. All right, you guys got anything else, or you want to hop into Cincy?
Let's hop in.
Okay.
Yep.
Cincinnati's playing Jacksonville. We're going to give you guys our big 3. Who wants to start?
So I have a question.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I had
Yes, you
the
can,
Bengals.
Wyatt. I know your question.
Okay. Can
Yes.
I take the Bengals plus 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're going to have them at +8 and +10.
Correct. I'm doubling down. Yep.
Okay.
That'll be my number 1 first bet.
Okay.
Sorry.
Ethan?
I will look at a player prop basketball. This game goes in 15 minutes. I probably honestly shouldn't give this out. I've become aware that college basketball player props are not widely available. So I don't even know if a lot of people can bet these, but this was after I already had this as a big 3, so I'll try to avoid from here on out. But I'm taking Iowa player Peyton Sandfort over 2.5 3-pointers at +150. The guy shoots all the time. He's averaging like 7 3-point attempts a game. He's had 2 games where he shot 10 in each. Extremely good pure shooter. This year he's only hit 32%, so a little bit of a lull for him, but I just don't think they're going to be able to drive on Edey tonight. I think they're going to take a lot of threes, the entire team included, but he's their best shooter. So I think he gets 7 or 8 looks. I think he can bury 3 of them.
Nice. Wyatt, I am also taking Cincinnati +10.
Love it. Too many points.
I agree.
Too many points.
That's a lot.
I will say I was motivated by Ethan's parlay yesterday is $1.50 parlay, as well as his parlay today, that I have made a $2.24 parlay that wins $2,200. So I went a little above and beyond, but I'm not going to give that out because it's free. Anyways, my second bet is, here it is, 12-1 Monday Night Football have gone under. It's 93%. 93% hit rate in the NFL. We now have the Bengals with backup quarterback Jake Browning, a backup quarterback against the Jags. Jags, if they win, are AFC leaders in record-wise. Jags are looking to absolutely pummel this team, who's going to take an over with a backup quarterback against a really angry Jaguars team? I am. So give me the over. I got it at 39.5. Susie is. I got it at 39.5. I'm going to stick to that line because that's what I got it. It's at 41 right now. It was just at 41.5. So I'll take it at 39.5. Wouldn't be surprised if this lands right at 40. So that's kind of why I wanted to take that 39.5. But I got that at minus 110. So I didn't even buy any points. But one of these games has to go over. I don't care about the odds. This just seems like a way too of an obvious under game with a backup quarterback to a team that's worth 10 points last week. Give me the over.
Yeah, I hope you're right because like you mentioned with the parlay, I do have a $1 parlay on Drew Sample and T. Higgins, both to score for. I'd win $120. That bet on DraftKings is plus 3,900, so you only win 39. So extreme value of points bet there. Not banking on it, but you never know. For my second pick, I'm gonna round out Bengals plus 10 tonight, which also puts me on the double down plus 8 and plus 10. So good Lord, boys.
Oh boy. So we're looking at 5 picks right there. All pretty much the same bet. Good God.
Yikes.
Okay.
Yikes.
My pick. I like to put Ethan on the spot sometimes. I say, Ethan, I got a question for you. Today I got a question for you, Wyatt. Especially because you just took the over. I want a game score prediction from you.
Yep. So my $2 to win $2,200 is an overtime exact score 20-20 final. Ties. Ends in a tie.
20-20. I love it. I love it. Do you know right now if you do team total for Cincy, you said 20. If you do 16.5 team total plus 136.
Wow. I don't hate it. I also I have a couple correct scores. I actually have 4 of them on FanDuel, each to win like close to 100. 24-16, which that one would not hit. 23-17, then 2020, obviously, and then 21-19. So I have them all ending at 40.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pissed tonight if this game lands 39.
Yeah, gee whiz. And those are just like $1 to win 100 or whatever. But yeah, I have a lot on the 2020 exact score overtime ends in tie. $1 or $2 to win 2,200. Plus, I think I have T. Higgins as well to score, but
that's the biggest 10-minute sweat of your life if that game goes OT 2020.
Yeah. All right, Wyatt, back to you for your last pick.
Yeah, I'm going to go player prop here. And I'm just going to give you a couple stats on this Jaguars defense, which is also why I love the over. This defense is ass. They've allowed 20-plus points in 7 of their 11 games. I'm going to go to the passing yards here. So the 4 games that the Jags have not allowed over 280 passing yards, here are their quarterbacks. I don't think these quarterbacks have thrown 200 yards in their life. We have Richardson for the Colts. Colts are a much different team now with Minshew. They have Ritter. Ritter didn't throw for that. Trubisky didn't throw for that. And Will Levis. So 4 quarterbacks, ass quarterbacks at passing, are the 4 quarterbacks that the Jags have not allowed over 280 yards. The other, you have Mahomes 305, CJ Stroud 280, Josh Allen 360, Minshew 330, Derek Carr 300, Brock Purdy 296, CJ Stroud 304. Obviously, those quarterbacks are better than Jake Browning. I'm not saying Jake Browning's anywhere near those, but Jake is definitely a passer, not like Richardson, Ritter, Trubisky, and Levis. So I'm taking Browning over 216.5 passing yards. That's at minus 110. I have laddered that up to 300 plus passing yards, which is plus 750. So
nice.
275 plus is plus 400, 250 plus is plus 220, but 2.5 units on over 216 passing yards for Browning.
Nice, dude.
I like it.
And he had 227 against the Steelers with a 76% completion rate. The Steelers have a solid D. Well, secondary is not great, but
he's still got good receivers.
The Jags have a terrible passing D. Like it's miserable.
Yeah.
Damn.
I like that. My final play, it goes tomorrow. We'll give a little Tuesday action. Going to be a big play, my biggest college basketball play yet. Might be a premium play. So if you're listening now, you're getting it for free. Michigan State minus 4.5 against Wisconsin. Don't love the number, though. Would not bet it yet. I would wait. This probably gets down 3, 2.5, I'm hoping, once people start looking at it and betting it. Yeah. Follow me on Twitter if you want to see some reasonings why. It's a perfect sandwich spot here. Think Michigan State wins by double digits. But, yeah, love Sparty tomorrow. And I'll probably be in attendance. So,
Is Sparty ranked?
No.
And is Wisconsin's 25?
23.
23? Okay.
As of today.
Boys, get out your
Love it.
octopus. Get out your octopus. Tomorrow, Red Wings money line. Red Wings money line, baby, versus Sabres. We're in
Let's
Buffalo,
go.
but who cares? Who cares?
Let's
Red
go.
Wings.
Love it.
Not bad either. It's like minus 125.
Love
Love
the
it.
Wings.
Red Wings trending up. Sabres trending down, dude. Sabres have not looked good.
Red Wings has got Kane. Is Larkin playing? I know Larkin was out with he had a family thing.
I think he should be back.
Dude,
I don't know.
let's go.
Is Kane in the lineup yet? I'm not even sure.
Yeah, I think he has a hip injury, so I'm not sure when that's. I don't think so.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Are we
finally,
good?
or not finally. Like we've always had superstars, but it's just nice to have like. Obviously, he's past his prime, but just to say Patrick Kane's on your team sounds good.
Yeah.
I got caught in the YouTube black hole the other night watching Pavel Datsyuk highlights.
Oh. I love
What a
that.
legend!
man.
What a legend!
So filthy.
It's not fair that he was there during the Zetterberg days because I was always a Zetterberg guy, but God, Pavel was so good too. Like they were
Unreal.
ridiculous.
And then to have Nick Lidstrom on the back end.
Yes. I was trying to remember who
Man.
was your guys' goalie then?
Jimmy Howard mostly.
It was Howard. Damn, I thought you guys had the guy with the cage.
Yeah, that was
Because we would trade.
Osgood. Chris Osgood.
Yes. Yeah. We had traded, I feel like,
Yeah.
a lot of goalies. Like, didn't you guys have Legacy too?
Yep.
We've traded a couple over the years.
I actually, one of Allie's ex-coworkers is married to Legacy's daughter.
No way. Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Dude, I love Manny.
Yeah.
Gosh. Now we just have like the John Krasinski of hockey that just doesn't give a fuck. Just stands in the net looking so bored. God. I'm sorry. I can't get behind Bennington, man. It's bad.
Well, you got your one Stanley Cup.
It's more than the other 100 years.
Yeah.
Who do you guys have in goal right now?
James Reimer and I don't even remember.
I only know the offensive players.
Right. That's my problem too.
Let me peek. Yeah, I tried following the Wings closely this year, and then Bally Sports is a son of a bitch, so
So
not able to
sad.
watch.
I don't get
You
that.
guys too. Yeah.
It's so annoying. I mean, I still am following them, but I can't watch them. Ville Husso. Yeah, Blues.
But Huso, yeah. That's right. I thought so.
And Alex Lyon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Line with a Y, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I heard Bally Sports is like they're going bankrupt. And so like
They
all of our
should.
teams are going to be going somewhere else.
Yeah.
Bring
Why-
back Fox Sports Midwest.
Yes.
I just don't understand why my team in my region is always blacked out. Who
I-
made that up?
And especially, maybe not so much with the Wings this year, but they're still probably not a great team. When the Wings are the worst they've been in 30 years, the Pistons are the worst franchise maybe ever, and the Tigers have been dog shit for so many years. Isn't this the time when we need people to watch and like become fans and get involved? And
Whatever
tickets.
happened to this? You guys remember the old TVs where you just put the bunny ears up and you could watch whatever sport you wanted to. If you're in the area, like if you're out like in Grand Rapids, you could watch every single Detroit professional sport with your stupid bunny ears. Now you're telling me I can't watch the Red Wings on ESPN Plus because I'm outside of Detroit? Like,
right.
I don't black out another game. Blackout. I don't care. I don't have to watch the Oilers. Blackout that, like, can I watch my team in the region that I live in?
Right. And the funny thing is they black it out so it incentivizes people to go to the game, but it's like if your team's dog shit and there's no fan base because we can't watch them play every game, no one's going to pay to go to the game.
You know what? Actually, keep on blacking out the Pistons. No one wants to watch them. But every other game.
Wyatt, that's so true. It's like with the bunny ears, you could get the game, but now I'm streaming invisible internet from a modem that has more technology than the first spaceship that went to the moon, and I can't get the game now.
Yeah. It's so dumb.
Exactly. Yeah, I see the Pistons went from no win November, and they're trying to go for doubless December. So we'll see if we can make it. But
Did they not win at all in November?
they haven't won, dude, since before Halloween.
Let's go.
October 28th was their last win.
Let's go. Wow.
And they were 2-1. We had a winning record.
I was texting my we were talking about the Lions have more wins now, or the equal amount of wins to the Pistons in a calendar year. The Pistons has to be the longest rebuild of professional sports. I think they've been, no joke, I think they've been rebuilding since 2005.
Yeah.
They made it to the playoffs like twice and got swept. They haven't won a playoff game since 2005. Like,
and the sad thing is the Tigers aren't that far behind them.
Yeah. I just don't know how you go from like the Kings, who were dog shit like 2 years ago, and now the Kings are good again. The Pistons, it's been 18 years. What are we doing?
The day we traded away Chauncey Billups for AI was like, kiss, sayonara, see you never. Pistons.
And the second biggest rebuild was the Detroit Lions, from Barry Sanders till
Now
Dan Campbell. So
arguably before Barry Sanders.
yeah. So
Arguably from the 50s.
yeah.
wait, when was the merger again?
Yeah.
I don't
When we were the Portsmouth Spartans, I think we won a championship back in those days.
Oh, Detroit. Got football.
That is so true, though. And the thing is, it's not like the Pistons have even been somewhat competent. I mean, they made the playoffs one year just to get smoked by Milwaukee by like 40 points in every single playoff game. That was fun. And in the NBA now, don't even have to be good to make the playoffs. So,
And
hell,
3/4 of the league
make it. Yeah. We're already eliminated.
Yeah. Well, I think we could lose like 30 more and still have a chance just because it's the NBA, but
right.
You said doubless December. What does January bring?
I've been trying to think. Just keep losing January.
Just keep losing January. Fuck it, we'll get it next year, February.
Yep.
2-18.
Maybe in April, March.
Believe it or not, we're in contention with the Wizards 3-16 and the Spurs 3-16. We're not out of this.
Unfortunately, the Wizards do have the head-to-head.
We do. And whenever the Pistons play the Spurs, I'll be taking Wemby's over every category. But
Yep.
April's A, almost time for the draft.
Yeah. May is
maybe I'll kill myself.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Good God. We're 20 games in. We're 13 and a half games back. What is this sport, man?
On the bright side, I'm probably going to a Pistons game, and I might get paid to enter the stadium this year. So
I was wondering.
that'll be nice. That'll be nice. That'll be my unemployment line. I'll just go to Pistons games.
Be careful. They might put you on the court. They might give you a jersey. That unemployment line.
I saw a post on Facebook that said, anyone in the Detroit area with a Pistons jersey, show up tomorrow 7 a.m. for tryouts.
I got to rock out my third grade Ben Wallace jersey for that one.
Yeah, no kidding.
That'd be a good look.
I got all those boys. Sheed, Ben, Rip, Chauncey, Chris Webber.
What a squad.
Chauncey, dude.
Tayshaun.
Never got Tayshaun, but
he was kind of the odd man out.
Yeah, I always liked him though.
Yeah.
But he was. there's that one picture of all of them in the All-Star game, and Tayshawn's just not there. Rip Chauncey, Ben, Sheed,
Yeah.
Coach
The
Larry
crazy
Brown
thing
there.
was, we won it in 2004, and the 2004 draft, we got the number 1 overall pick, or number 3 overall pick, and got Darko, or number 2 overall.
Yeah.
But we just won it all, and then had the 2nd overall pick. Could have got D Wade, Carmelo,
Chris
and
Bosh.
then competed for Chris Bosh, and then competed for the 2005 championship, which we lost to in the final. Like, we could have had a dynasty.
Yeah. And then we gave up our glue in Chauncey for a self-centered.
Who would have thought at the
Ball.
beginning of this show we have a 10-minute segment on the Pistons?
That's
The
what's so
04
good about the
Pistons.
Green Lives, dude.
It is.
You know we're
We
gonna
talked
start with
hockey there
football.
for a good 5 minutes.
Yeah. How about that golf? It might have been golfing today. Shoot. Anything else you guys wanted to hit on today? I feel like there's something else. Wyatt just posted a good college football recap, so make sure you guys head over to our socials to watch that. We'll have the NFL one tomorrow.
Can't wait.
Ethan, it was good.
One more thing I'll say. Spartans look like they're getting that Aiden Chiles guy from Oregon State, quarterback, freshman, number 1 transfer portal quarterback, allegedly. So who knows? Maybe we'll win 5 games next year.
Also, Ohio State's whole team left. That's fun.
Yes.
Bang, 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 bang. Reload. Bang, 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 bang.
Supposedly Ryan Day was testing out the waters of the NFL, so he's even trying to leave.
I'm not the
Panthers
biggest
will
Ryan
love
Day
him.
fan.
No, Ryan Day is terrible.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest Ryan Day guy. Maybe we can poach Harbaugh.
Yeah,
Guarantee you
go
go
to
to
the
the Panthers.
I would love if Ryan Day's gone. Actually, I kind of like him staying because
No,
makes him
stop.
mad.
Stop. Why? I want him out of there. Aaron says.
That's okay. They can him and Harbaugh can start their new rivalry, Panthers-Bears.
Aaron says, haha, love the Pistons content. I'm on a Pistons over 30 wins future. Facepalm.
That's going to be a sweat. That's not starting off strong.
And all it was 32.
You need them to be at least, if they're 20 games in, have 2 wins. How many games are there? 72?
82.
82. So at this rate, they're going to have 8 wins.
I'd chalk it up.
Yeah.
I'd cash out for a penny if they're allowing it.
That's right there with, I think, like the Knicks and someone else have had like 8-9 wins on the season.
Yeah, I think the Sixers
were
horrible there for a while.
Two things. The Panthers. He says, I think it was positive odds too, just for the 30.
It's plus 1,100 now.
Yeah.
If you're the Panthers owner, what do you think about the GM? He just gave away the future for a quarterback that has been terrible. And they did all of this and got way worse. What do you, I think the GM's terrible. I think he's got to go.
Who did they end up getting for McCaffrey?
That's a great question. Probably the picks they gave away to get Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Also, we could not end the show without talking about Zach Wilson. Have you guys been keeping up with that today?
I saw a little bit of you got to fill me in a little bit, but
basically they're like, Zach, you're back to starting this week. And he's like, no, I'm not. He's reluctant to come back and start playing.
Huh.
I don't blame him.
I don't really either.
I know he hasn't been good, but at the same time, I feel like they've done him dirty at every turn, man.
They have. But yeah, I don't blame him for that. The only thing is for your future career, you might want to play.
Right.
And not be a headache. But yeah, also the Jets, he doesn't know the Jets a damn thing.
No. They got the 49ers 2023 second, third, and fourth, and a 2024 fifth.
Okay.
God.
So nothing.
San Fran just fleeced them.
Yeah, so they got nothing and then gave up their best receiver and their first round pick this year and next year for Bryce Young.
Yeah.
he made them worse, like way worse, and gave up the future for it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna write off Young yet, but
As the team, though, I'm not saying Young. As the team, they're way worse.
yeah, they don't have. I mean, what you got Thielen for maybe one more healthy year as he should be a slot third receiver.
Right.
Uh,
Miles Sanders now
Was
who you
terrible.
benched.
he's
Chuba is
Chuba
not
is
great.
Who else
Like,
did
really,
they even
Hayden
have
Hurst.
at receiver?
Hayden Hurst at tight end. They got
Yeah.
Terrence Marshall and Mingo.
Yeah,
I like Mingo, but I mean,
yeah.
they're bad.
They're not going to be good
Who
for a
they-
while.
No.
Who'd they even have last year? Sam Darnold?
They started
Is that
with
the
Baker
quarterback?
last year.
Baker,
And then they had
Did they
the
really?
PJ
Holy
Walker for a bit,
PJ Walker.
Darnold for a bit. They had a lot of guys.
Honestly, I'd go any of those guys over Bryce.
Wyatt
now.
started
Yeah.
a game for the Panthers last year.
Yeah.
Who did?
Wyatt.
Me.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you would have told me yes or no, did Baker play for the Panthers last year for $1 million, I would have gotten it wrong. That has completely left my head. I am struggling to see it. I cannot see him in a Panthers uniform.
That's
crazy.
where he went straight from the Browns.
That is crazy.
And he only
And
lasted
then from
what?
there,
Like 6 games?
Vegas,
And they went there to Rams
Rams.
Rams.
and Tampa.
Yeah, the Rams. That's what I meant. He beat Vegas in his first start at the Rams.
Yeah, he looked pretty
Huh.
good in LA.
Just so you guys know, I found the lock. Pistons season total wins under 19.5 is minus 140.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
At this rate, they're projected 8.
yeah.
So if they keep this up.
Hedge bet too. Before we get out of here, I was looking NFL futures, digging in deep when I was out in Arkansas. I was like, if I get a chance, I'm going to see everything that they got. That's right before I try to place a bet and notice I can't use DraftKings in Arkansas. Anyways, interception leaders of the year. You can get right now the top 2, Josh Allen and Sam Howell. Both, one's at plus 330, one's at plus 350. So if you put like $10 on both of them, you're going to make money either way.
Say that again?
Yeah.
Interception leader for the season, Sam Howell and Josh Allen at plus 330 and plus 350.
Okay.
I kind of
So
like
you're-
Howell.
You're hedging, but Howell
Yep.
has a bye week this upcoming week, and Josh Allen's just coming off of his.
And are
You know
they
what's-
tied currently?
Let me look it up.
You know what's kind of crazy is I'm in the playoffs in my big league. Might be looking at Sam Howell start a couple playoff games.
I don't blame you.
Over who? Gardner?
Tua. He's outscored Tua the last 5 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
The best thing
Yeah.
for my fantasy team has been Dak. That dude has
Yeah.
been unreal in the last
I
8
benched
weeks.
Mahomes for him. I benched
Yeah.
Mahomes for Dak this week. Howell
And
is
Mike.
leading.
Howell's leading.
Sorry, I
But he
didn't
has
mean to
a
cut you off. He has a bye. Howell has 14. Allen has 13, and he will play the Chiefs next week when Howell's off. And so
I like
after
Howell.
that, you got Mac Jones at 12.
He's not even
But he
starting
won't play.
anymore.
Exactly. So the next closest is fucking Patty Mahomes at 10. Dobbs 10, Tua 10, Hurts 10, Love 10.
Yeah.
So you got Howell and Allen 14, 13.
I
I
mean,
mean,
golf
right?
can get up there in one game. So
No, this is interceptions, not fumbles.
no,
not straight
Um,
turnovers.
I mean, I still believe in the Bills. I think we're going to see them look real good. I know that's scary for you, Ben, with them on deck. Out of their bye, I think we see a new Josh Allen. So I like the Sam Howell just alone there.
But I
Actually,
mean,
quite a
Josh Allen,
bit.
he's always like led in interceptions. He's always been one
Yeah.
of the huge turnovers guys. So they can win and be good, and he can still throw picks.
Right. And you also have to think they're going to be leading more than Washington will, so they're going to be passing less than Washington.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Washington throws like 50 times a game.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
I'm
it.
with you on
yeah,
how. I'm with you on how, but I'm just saying for a hedge
Right.
bet.
Yeah. Setting yourself up to not lose.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, 2020 overtime tie tonight might be the lock of the year.
Could be.
But I like
Lock
your
of the year
hedge.
was Bears no playoffs.
Yeah.
You already gave that out.
Yeah.
Speaking of Bears no playoffs, if you guys want to vote for the best moments from Bettor and Green, head over to bettergreen.com right now. You guys, you'll see a little image. It'll say Bettor and Green Awards. Click that. It'll take you to the link where you can vote. Guys, we've got some votes coming in now, and I'm going to say almost every single category is split. Like everything has one vote. Everything except for the thumbnail. The thumbnail there is one that is leading big. I'm not going to tell you which one. Do you guys have any guesses?
I
I'd
don't
have
know.
to go back and look.
Go back and look. There were the Ethan, the you and me with the fire. There was Wyatt with the groundhog, the Caddyshack one. The Wyatt turning his life around, gang one. And then, there's one more. I forgot what the other one was.
Hang on. I'm on the website right now.
Okay, are you voting right now?
I need to. I'll probably do it after the show, but I just want to see those.
Let us
Like
know
I
in
can
the
picture
comments
them when
if
you
you're
say
voting.
them, but we know Aaron voted for himself.
Yes, we do.
Okay, here we go. Let's see.
Got the votes coming in, man.
All right, I'll vote right now.
He says, yes, I did.
Oh, favorite thumbnail.
Which one am I missing?
The Burrowhead.
Burrowhead. That's right. How did I forget fucking Burrowhead?
My guess has to be Wyatt as in the groundhog.
Wyatt Groundhog? Wyatt, is that what you're going for? What do you think?
I think that would be my guess as well.
That'd be your guess as well. Well, if you guys want to find out what the answer is, you guys are gonna have to go vote. That might change. That might change by the time we do it because we are doing it. I believe it's coming out December 29th. Voting ends December 19th. Make sure you guys get your votes in for that over at bettergreen.com. And guys, do you have anything before we get out of here besides telling everyone to go vote?
Go Bengals. And go vote.
Go Bengals big time for us.
Always go vote. And yeah. Lord have mercy if the Bengals let us down tonight.
If they get blown out.
Also, Wyatt, I think I'm going to join you on the Browning play. I like that a lot.
I won't let you down.
I liked it too. I was looking at that when we were looking at all the stats, man. Everybody's sleeping on Browning.
He's got one of the best wide receiver cores in the league.
Right.
It's just like McCord from Ohio State. It's tough not to be that bad when you have the best freaking wideout.
Right.
And I'm not saying he's the best wideout, but Jamar Chase is up there.
Yes, he is.
T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd and two good tight ends. Mix him.
You know, just those guys.
Yeah. It's still the
Aaron.
Bengals.
It is.
Aaron's out here lobbying for votes in the comments.
That's what I was about to say. He says, go vote for me. Aaron, he's our soccer guy, man. Go vote for him. If you're a soccer fan and you didn't get to watch that episode, vote for Aaron. I'll give you guys the inside scoop right now. I'm gonna throw it over here real quick. Guys, head over to bettergreen.com right now. Read our articles. Get some merch while you're over there. Join the website. It's free, but if you'd like to support Bettor and Green, we do have pricing plans with premium plays started at $1, $5, and $10. Depending on what tier you get, the more benefits you get. So consider subscribing today. Subscribe here to Bettor and Green. We are giving away $1 to St. Jude for every subscriber we get from now until Christmas. $4.64. Guys, we got to pump that up. We got to pump that up. I think we've only made $8 for St. Jude right now. We got to at least beat the 10 from last year.
Speaking on that, I made a post on Facebook today. And in it, I just said, even if you're not really like a sports fan or a sports bettor, if you just want to do something good today, donate $1, just tell people about it. You know, it's not like you subscribe and we're in your face all the time. It's only when you log into YouTube, you might see a video from us, but it's not like there's no detriment to being a subscriber. So even if you just want to do a good deed today, donate $1 to St. Jude, just tell your friends and family, have them subscribe. Even if they're not a fan of the content, they don't have to be. But we will donate for all subscribers. So
yes, we
spread
will.
the word.
Yes, sir. Great way to say it. And the best, like you said, you donate $1. You guys aren't donating the dollar. You guys are subscribing. We're donating the dollar. We're taking care of the cash part for you. So it's completely free to you guys. Make sure you guys do that. Guys, week 14 NFL. Next episode. It's almost over. Regular season almost over.
Don't say that. But yes.
I could cry.
It's been a great season, though. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. We'll see you guys in the next episode. You guys enjoy the game tonight, okay?
Yes, sir.
Later, guys.
Peace, guys.
See you guys.